Hey guys, it's Tyler Stroik, founder and owner of Tennis with Tyler. So today we are going to be going over the kick serve. The kick serve is a topspin serve used mostly when you hit a second serve. It's a great way to get more consistency, have a high bounce, put your opponent in a bad position, and most importantly, it's high percentage. As always, if you guys like and want to support this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe below. So let's get started. So the kick serve, the first thing you have to think is you have to brush up on the ball when you hit. A flat serve, you go palm forward, right? You come on top of the ball. You go straight forward to the ball as well. And the slice serve, you come around the ball, right? So flat serve, you put your palm forward through the ball. Slice serve, you come around the ball. But kick serve, it's different. It's a whole nother type of serve, right? It's a different animal. You wanna brush up on the ball. You wanna be going, if you could think of a clock, right? And here's 12 o'clock's on the top of the ball, 6 o'clock's on the bottom. You wanna be swinging from 6 to 12 o'clock. Once again, from 6 to 12. You have to be brushing up while you hit. So the number one thing that I want you guys to think about at first, once again, is to brush up on the ball. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to get a ball in your opposite hand, put it up, right, like your tossing arm, and you're just going to start low, and what you're going to do is you're going to roll the ball off the palm of your hand. Once again, you're going to stick your hand straight up, you're going to put the ball in your palm, you're going to get your racket, and you're just going to work on rolling the ball off the palm of your hand. So let's do 5 more. So I'm going to start with the ball in my palm, right? And I'm going to roll the ball off the palm of my hand. 4 more. Good, here we are, 3 more. And we're just getting that kick motion, going low to high, 6 to 12. Here we are, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so once I get that, right, I'm going low to high. Another way I like to explain to my students is you're making a rainbow. You're going like, kind of looks like an arc of the rainbow, right? Then what I want you guys to do is once you guys are done that, I just want you guys to toss, and when you guys toss, you're just gonna finish with the racket pointing upwards. So once again, you're gonna toss, and you're gonna finish with the racket pointing upwards. So let's do some of that. So I'm gonna start with my ball up here, right? Abbreviated motion. I'm gonna toss, and I'm gonna swing and finish with the racket pointing upward, going from low to high on the ball. Once again, I'm gonna toss, finish with my racket pointing upward. Here we are, let's do 2 more. Finish with the racket pointing upward, and 1 more. Finish with the racket pointing upward. So that is teaching me, once again, the swing path of the racket, okay? A little hack for the kick serve, okay? If you guys want to get more spin on your kick serve, instead of holding it continental, I want you to have a slight backhand grip. The more you tilt your racket towards your backhand grip, to the right for right-handed players and to the left for left-handed players, the more spin you will get. So when I hit my kick serve, I'm in a little slight backhand grip so I can really grip and go up to that ball. You never want to be in a forehand grip. You either want to be continental or, once again, you want to be tilted a little bit to the right. Another thing with the kick serve is the toss, okay? If you think of a clock, visualize a clock. There's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, right? 12 o'clock's up here, 6 o'clock's down here, 1 and 11. I like to tell my students, for the flat serve, you want to toss the ball at 1 o'clock. You want to be coming out in front to the right, coming down on the ball, right? And for the slice serve, you might want to be 1.5 o'clock so you can get around the ball. And that is 11 o'clock for left-handed players and 10.5 o'clock for slice serve for left-handers, right? You want to get it more out wide for a slice, 1 o'clock for a flat serve. But then for the kick serve, you want that toss right above your head. You want the ball to be right above your head so you can go up to it. All right, so you want that toss at 12 o'clock for the left-handed and right-handed players. You do not want that toss out to the right or out to the left if you're a left-handed player. You want the toss up over your head so you can go up on the ball. So once again, when you toss that ball, you want to make sure that you're swinging up, all right? You need to get that toss over your head at 12 o'clock. If you do not get that toss at 12 o'clock, you can't hit the kick serve. Why? Because look, if my toss is out to the right, I'm a right-handed player, so we're going to be demonstrating that, right? If it's to the right, I can't come up on the ball and bring it around. I have to get it over my head so I can really brush up on the ball. Once again, I want to get it on top of my head so I can brush up on it, okay? So you need that toss at 12 o'clock. Another big thing with the kick serve, okay, with the toss, is for the flat serve, right? You want to hit it at its peak, right? You want to hit the flat serve at its peak. You want to hit the slice serve at its peak. What I mean by that is when I toss the ball up, right? I'm going to toss and then I'm going to go. I'm going to toss right where the ball goes up and then it's right about to come down. Why? Because that is at its peak. I'm coming down on the ball, right? But for the kick serve, you do not want to let the ball get to its peak. You want to go up to it. You want to be impatient, right? So when that ball's going up, you want to be swinging up when you hit that kick serve. You do not want to let that toss drop. You do not want to hit that toss at its peak. Once again, you need to hit the toss while the ball is going up. So don't wait for it. Swing early. It's going to feel uncomfortable if you haven't swung a kick serve before. But just think, you need to toss and make sure it feels early. You're going up to the ball, okay? So I want you to go out on court and just think, you're swinging early. You're not letting that toss get up. You're hitting that toss on the way out. So just serve and swing up. Don't let that toss drop. Just keep on going up. Go up to it. One more. Here we are. I'm going to go up to it, okay? Another big thing with the kick serve, all right? People think that they have to slow their racket down for second serve, slice and kick. You need to speed your racket up. The first serve is probably going to be faster, but that's because you're getting more of the ball. The kick serve, you're getting less of the ball. You're not going through it, you're coming up on it. So just because it is a slower speed doesn't mean that you slow down your racket speed. You actually have to speed up your racket speed for the kick serve. So next time you go out on court and hit a kick, I want you to think lots of racket speed, all right? So bring the racket back, go up to the ball, don't wait for it, then make the rainbow. Once again, I like to tell my students to think that they're swinging in a rainbow. You want to go from low to high. You want to go out to the side, okay? Make a rainbow when you hit and then come down across your body. So you want to accelerate out to the side and then down. Once again, I want to brush up, accelerate up, okay? If I let my racket go right now, right? If I let my racket go, it would fly out to the side of me, right? So if I release my racket, right? If I release my racket while going up, it will go out to the side. I do with all my students. I let them hit with all my students, I give them a beat up racket. I don't have it with me right now, but I'll have them serve, right? And stop at contact and throw the racket out to the side like that, as far as they can. So you want to think that you're throwing your racket to the side. Pick something over here. There could be a cloud. If you're indoors, it could be a light, and think that you're throwing your racket to the side and then coming down. You're going up, throwing your racket to the side and then coming down. The more racket speed and the more out and up to the ball you can hit, the more kick that you will have. So just to review, you want to be in a slight backhand grip. You're going to get more kick. You want to be going low to high from the ball. Start, the best way to learn to kick, right, is start with the ball in your palm and just brush up, right? Then once you get that, then what you want to do is you want to come to the baseline and just serve and point the racket upward. Get that momentum going up, right? And then once you get that, increase your racket speed and start going up to the ball. Don't wait for it to come down, and you will have a good kick serve. Guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure to sign up for my free tennis webinar every Wednesday, 9 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I put a link in the description. Also, guys, I just dropped tennis checkpoints for your serve, forehand, backhand, volley, overhead. I put a link to that as well. It's a free download. You bring it out on court. It's a free checklist. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good one and happy hitting. See ya.